Tabantu.
Ever woken up on a tree, man? Car upside down. Robegile matsogo, pyoko, the whole thing. Tabantu. Man, ever thought like the people who love you, ke bona ba ile hore ba batla o saka. Tabantu. Yes. Sure. That's why I stay away from the yay and the mainstay. Tabantu. I say, stay away from the yay and the mainstay. Tabantu. KAIZEN. Uchenjela. Luister, ek soek les van die cats. Kyk Tabantu. There's a saying, barki, corner to corner, coast to coast. I wanna na as a addict, eh?
Yeah.
Dairing work corner ya magnoso to another corner.
Earlier on, the KAIZEN Recovery Center is hosting their International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking in Bloodriver. And just ahead of that, the center has roped in hip-hop star, hip-hop rapper, Motswako rapper, Tuks Senganga, to help out, helping them in composing a song that they believed should drive the message regarding substance abuse right here in the province, in the communities around the province. And the founder, Lisedin Pahlele and Tuks Senganga, join us in studio as we have a conversation about the activities of the day. Eric, good morning. How you guys doing?
Good morning to the listeners. I just want to make one correction. The event is not organized by KAIZEN Recovery Center. It is an event organized by the Department of Social Development in Limpopo.
And what is the role of KAIZEN?
We have just been invited as key stakeholders and role players in the fight against drugs and in the alleviation of substance abuse in the province.
Okay, so paint a picture of how today is going to play out and what has been planned for today and the specific role that you'll be playing in the event.
Well, we are guests, so we obviously don't know the nitty-gritties. But however, the purpose of the event is simply to to drive a message, a positive message out there to the community, to teach them about the dangers, and the self-destructive nature of substance abuse. Okay. And us specifically, we have been brought in not only to highlight that, because I personally come from that addiction background. Yeah. But it's not only to highlight that, but it's also to give them that motivation that addiction can be beaten. Okay. Can be defeated. It's not the end of the world. And so the main purpose is also to give them that courage to say, not only if you have the challenge of addiction, but to also drive a message of to say, whatever challenges you may have, if you have the right positive mind, the right outlook in life, sure. You can recover.
Yeah. So where is the center based? And just take us through the day-to-day running.
Okay. When a person hears center, we think of a building where now there's it's rehab. It's a rehab center, and there's thousands of addicts, people in Nyaupe, oaks drooling and stuff like that. No. It's not. We don't have a center of that nature, but that is something that is in the pipeline. Although it is not the main event, because we have realized that prevention is better than cure. Sure. So we are mostly change agents. If you take the name KAIZEN is a Japanese term meaning continuous change for the better. Oh. So we are here as to try and drive a vehicle, get people together, sure. So that we can collectively defeat the scourge. So the center right now, offices are in Leboahomo.
Oh, okay.
And centered in obviously Limpopo. This is home, so this is where we start.
All right. And then you being here this morning with Tuks, is this something that you organized or is this the department?
Well, look, the department invited KAIZEN Recovery Center, and we felt that this opportunity. We felt that this opportunity was a fitting one, for Tuks to can come and perform this KAIZEN theme song for the first time, taking into account the magnitude of the event. So we then obviously spoke to the organizer at the Department of Social Development, and he then said, no, gladly, please extend the invite to Tuks. The people of Bloodriver will really like to get entertained by him, but also it is an interesting thing because sure. This performance of the song is going to be the first ever in public.
Yeah, okay. And mentioning that we're not talking about people in strange jackets, people that are drooling and etc. Like, how do you go about identifying these individuals that need help, or do they come to you and say, can we get together and see how best we can communicate the message about drug abuse?
You see, in our short tenure since our organization has been founded, we've been going and speaking at schools. and motivating at schools, etc., whilst working towards trying to find out how it is, how can we actually defeat the scourge, because it is all good and well to say yes, we want to assist in the alleviation of drugs, but what is it that actually needs to be done? So we've been doing needs assessments. We've done a needs assessment where we went to all the relevant departments, Department of Education, Social Development, Health, etc., to try and get together to see the existing policies that have been written, the strategies, the legislation, so that we can see how they can help us enroll something in schools that will help in the prevention rather than curing addiction. So in terms of identifying, obviously when you go to schools, we get relevant, some people have got problems. And we have been collaborating, for example, there's a Sanka office here, and Mrs. Van Staden, who's the director at Sanka, has opened the doors to say, whenever we come across existing addicts, we just refer them to them, because we do have a shortage of centers in the province. In fact, there is no registered rehab center in the province. So currently, Sanka are the people that we refer the existing problems that we come across to.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Tuks, welcome to the show, bro. It's been a minute.
Hey, it's been a long minute, sir. Thank you very much for having me.
So I was at varsity with Les, right, for about 3 years.
Yeah, 3-4 years.
Yeah.
Sure. So I know Les is crazy about Motswako. He's like the king. You know. And how did you get involved in this idea? Was it because Les just looked around and said, no,
You know what?
I'm a Motswako guy, so I have to get a Motswako guy? Or are there any drug-related issues that you have had to deal with previously?
Look, personally, I have no drug issues I've had to deal with. But Les, as my friend, first and foremost, I know him very personally. I know his story. When time came for him to share his story with me, he did so after he went to rehab, and he had this idea about KAIZEN talks and spreading the message about drug abuse and substance abuse. Now we sat around at my spot and just started brainstorming, and because I come from a musical background, he was like, nah man, we really should have a song drive this message to the youth, and you might be the perfect person to do this. He had other candidates also, but clearly, because of my content and my background, I guess we stuck to the Tuks.
So did they speak into the process of writing the song, or where did you get the depth of where you bring out the lyrics and everything, and the content and the sound and how everything, the message behind the song?
Highlighting an issue sometimes worsens it, you see, especially when it's in a song or say a particular artwork. What I decided to do was, okay, cool, let's keep it light. You see, let it not be a very heavy story. Just engage with the people and meet them at the Yamusime. Meaning the beat that I chose, it's a party beat. So it will be something that can be played in clubs, and people can immediately have some attachment to it, because it's relevant to them and their existence, you see. It's not something foreign. I come with my own taste of music and barge into their world.
When you look at the industry now and the type of music that we're hearing on radio and CD and whatever, are artists using that platform to communicate some of the most important messages like what you are doing right now?
Look, it has shifted, you see. The focus has shifted from using music as a platform to spread a particular message to what it is now. It's all about how much can I amass in a certain period of time, and using my creative resources, can I come up with songs that people will right there and then. I say molaetsa. You know,
Oh,
it's not
okay,
even
okay.
as I say, it's not about molaetsa. So you Rona, we come from that school of thought. Yeah, you know, like you gotta, yeah, we can, you know, get down and but can we sometimes just, you see,
Get that in mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then, I mean, just talking about the theme song for this particular event, in your life as well, in your music career, you know,
Yes,
where is
yes.
that going? Are we going to be getting something from you? Are you working on anything?
Look, I'm working on the biggest hip hop album South Africa has ever seen.
There we go.
Yes.
Yeah. Like the illest written, you know, nicest produced, you know, like the quality is just too high now. Like this album,
Okay. And so in writing that, though,
Yes.
have you stuck to the Tuks that we know, or have you looked at what's going on currently in the music environment in the country and tried to align yourself with where music or where hip hop is going?
I have been mandated by the people to stick to the Tuks
Okay.
that they know. So
Okay.
Sure.
expect, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not bro. I get fit.
Sure. And Les, just in closing, I mean, at today's event, what will basically be happening?
Well, there's key stakeholders who are going to speak. I know the MEC will be there to give a short message. I think obviously all the messages are directed towards substance abuse alleviation.
Sure.
The police commissioner in the province will also have a short word. There's a lady from the Central Drug Authority who's also invited, who will be speaking just after me, or after we do, you know, the KAIZEN talk and the KAIZEN theme song with Tuks.
Sure.
Okay.
And then there's also the mayor will be there. So the HO head of Department of Social Development. So
Yeah.
it's basically just, you know, messages that are going to be sent out to the public. We're trying to spread the word. I think it's more of a awareness campaign.
Yeah.
And hopefully, you know, after that, you know, during snacks or whatever, conversations can go, you know, can carry on even after the event between all the role players, because essentially and ultimately, if we are to beat and defeat this scourge,
Sure.
there has to be a coming together.
Yeah.
There's not one person that's going to solve this. There has to be a coming together.
Yeah. And can you remind us of the venue, what time it will be starting, and also, you know, maybe people that are invited to come and attend this?
Yes, well, the public is invited, you know, to attend. Obviously, there are designated guests we've invited, but it's open for the public. The event is going to be in Bloodriver, in the village of Bloodriver, which is just outside Sisho, I think 10 minutes or so drive. It is to be held at Apostolic Faith Mission Church,
Sure.
and it is scheduled to start at 10. Let's hope, you know, us black people in weddings. But the event is scheduled to start at 10.
Yeah.
And I think it should go on for about 3 hours or so.
And how do people get a hold of you?
They can go on our Facebook page and search there for KAIZEN Recovery Center. They can also like my personal, page there, which is Lesedi Mpahlele. This is on Facebook. And otherwise, they can follow, you know, the center on Twitter at KAIZEN Talks, which is KAIZEN Talks, TALKS, and also on my personal sort of following at LesMPH, which is at LESMPH.
Gentlemen, thank you very much for coming through. It's been a pleasure hanging out with you. You're doing great things. It's always nice, you know, to come back and show kids that it's never too late to correct your life or get your stuff in order. So we wish you all the best with today's gathering, and Tuks, we'll be waiting for the album, my friend.
Oh,
So
yes.
it is, man. So
Sure.
it is.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lesedi Mpahlele and Tuks Senganga joining us in studio. They are in charge of the KAIZEN Recovery Center. If you know you've got issues that you need to handle, please get a hold of them on those social platforms.
Ever woken up on a tree, man? Car upside down. Robegile matsogo, pyoko, the whole thing. Tabantwe. Man, ever thought like the people who love you, ke bona ba ile ba batla o sata. Tabantwe. Yes. Sure. That's why Kiri. Stay away from the yay and the mainstay. Tabantwe. I say, stay away from the yay and the mainstay. Tabantwe. KAIZEN. Uchentjela. Luister, ek soek les van die kats. Kyk Tabantwe. There's a saying, barkie, corner to corner, coast to coast. Mawana na as a addict, ne?
Yeah.
Direng gore ke corner ya Magnoso to another corner.
Okay, so hey man, we just got back from Bloodriver. Ish, kajambisa wana liba Twitter siwore. Kuja Bloodriver. La jam, what do you want? La jambisha. But man, that was good, man. Wow, man. I enjoyed myself on stage. I enjoyed speaking to people, man. You know, seeing the reaction, seeing few faces, you know, saying, you know, to say, acknowledging that, yeah, no, they are actually listening and they actually hear. But wow, man, when you get balance.
Span is very sharp.
It's very sharp, ne?
It's very sharp, umphathela.
Hey. No, balance. Hey, balance. No, man, that balance song had nice feedback.
Yeah.
They had nice feedback, man. I can't wait till, you know, the track is out there so people can not only dance, but they can also listen to the message that you have cooked up, you know?
Yes.
Get out in the final jam.
Another guy, Joe.
Remo Energy.
Remo Energy of FM. House of the Seat.
Yeah, we started with Capricorn, and then after the gig, we were mandated to come here. We are tired. We are.
I'm tired. Spanish is so lucky.
Okay, we are tired, but I'm tired. We got to balance. Balance the tiredness with the freshness. But we are here to do more community work, just to speak on air and talk about what we've come to do, what we did during the day, how it went, and just to, you know, say the last message to the people of Polokwane. Obviously, thank you to the Department of Social Development, the MEC, for having us and inviting us. We thank Capricorn FM for giving us the platform this morning, and definitely we thank Energy FM. So we are here. Okay, no, but man, it was a good day. It was a good day.
It was a very good day, productive. More than productive, actually. We got to meet a whole lot of people and network, and not just network. I think just experience people
on the ground, you know,
man.
Where people, real people with real issues are actually coming to you after the talk and after the performance to say, guys, what's about so mamang in the community, what's about, you know what I mean? Just that interaction, man, it's very heartwarming. It's very heartwarming, and you know, we know that the good Lord will give us the resources to eventually be able to roll this out to help more people. You know, not only in the Limpopo province, but also in other provinces, you know, Northern Cape. Everywhere, man. Guys, well, this is Lesedi, Patlele, KAIZEN Tuks Senganga,
KAIZEN Talks,
KAIZEN theme songs, balance.
Yes, sir.
Peace out. Are we?
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Tuks Senganga, 525,600 minutes. I still don't like having to back announce the song.
Yeah.
I hate it.
But you mastered it.
Can you imagine if Zuma was a DJ?
No, let's not.
Anyway, so yeah, that's Tuks Senganga. We've got him in the house together with Mr. Selim Patlele. We had a talk with him yesterday. They were out in Bloodriver today, raising an awareness on issues around drugs and so on. Gentlemen, welcome to Energy FM. For the very first time, it's good to see you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yesterday, what you were going to do, can you just briefly, what were you doing out in Bloodriver?
Wow, man, a very productive day. And I say productive in the sense that, you know, the platform was there, the community of Bloodriver, you know, and we really reached out, you know, through talk. And you know, we really spoke from the heart. I spoke from my experience, you know, with substance abuse. And also what I've learned. So it was both a testimony and a motivation and a teaching, all in one. You know, other key stakeholders also spoke. In the MEC, Mama Shamba was also there. You know, police commissioner. Listen, man, everybody just had a message for the community to say, guys, we've got a problem. We need to collectively get together, you know, and see how we're going to defeat it. And I think there's a general consensus to say we need to get together and this problem will be defeated, you know. And obviously Tuks rounded us up, first of all, performing the KAIZEN Talks theme song, which is called Balance. Unfortunately, it's not yet mastered and edited, but it definitely will be done very soon, I think, in the course of this month. And he performed that, and, you know, the community loved it. There was so much, the feedback was great, man. It was out of this world, you know, because they danced, but at the same time, they got the message to say, guys, you need to maintain a balance in life.
So I guess there was a great reception?
There was a great reception altogether. Listen, man, I'm still in awe as to the amount of, what you call it, the energy that was there. the energy that was there from everybody, the messages were heard, because you get feedback after the talk, the community coming in, taking pictures, wanting contact, speaking their real life problems, So we were with real people who were telling us real life problems, and we were there as real people, telling them real life testimony. Tuks giving them real life messages in music, everybody else talking about real life sort of issues that they've seen, from the angle which they come from. So all in all, very beautiful day. But obviously we know that the job is not done. This needs to be, it's a continuous thing that needs to be done. I'm happy that we were able to network with the relevant people there from the Department of Social Development, because obviously their portfolio is to see to the development of society. And I know that, as the MEC also mentioned, that drugs and substance abuse is one of their biggest portfolios, because of, obviously we can see it kills people, so many people every day. And that we will get together, everybody, to see how we can roll out something that effectively deals with the problem.
And what's next for KAIZEN Talks? Will we be seeing the both of you working together?
Yeah, no. This is a long life relationship. In fact, the relationship started before there was KAIZEN Talks. So we're still friends. And Tuks and I is my friend from a few years ago. And it's good to see us coming together for a good cause. And I'm really humbled by his contribution.
I heard you are a professional lawyer by qualification.
Affirmative, yes.
And a former drug user yourself. Were you guys smoking together?
No, you see, us addicts are very discreet. I smoked under the eyes of my friends, under the eyes of my then girlfriends, or under my parents' eyes, under everybody's eyes. Nobody suspected
pick it up,
anything. If anything, whenever I used to maybe, because I was very rowdy, those people who know me know that I was a very rowdy being. But at the same time, I just managed to, it's God's grace, because I still managed to study and get qualifications while I was doing that. Not everybody's that lucky. Like I said, it's God's grace. I know that God really had a purpose and mission for my life. And hence I'm here, because I know I really shouldn't be alive. So no, definitely we're not using together. But I'm happy that we are together fighting. Fighting a good fight, trying to give back to the community and seeing how we can effect a positive change in society.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's 4:45. This is the City Drive on Energy FM. We hang out with Lesedi Mpahlele and Tuks Senganga. Now, moving to you, Tuks. I had a message before you even started speaking. Someone was already asking me, when is new music from Tuks coming out?
We've been waiting.
Look, I'm working on it. You see, I'm working on it. I'm doing projects aside from the Butse album. Which I think this year will be the main piece. It will be the dessert. To all the meals that you guys are. I gotta say, so that's what I'm working on, and there's a single that's out doing the rounds. I titled it Kontle. Yeah, produced by Twag Baker. Modi Mohamo, this KAIZEN Talks theme song, Balanza. Is also will be ready in a few
That is the
weeks.
song you were performing at Bloodriver.
Yes, sire. So yeah, I have been working on stuff. No, I guess trust me, better
Can't wait.
You got kids going crazy, man. Whenever Skim Subs is I've got my little nephews and nieces, they go crazy. It's like people are looking forward to the end of Skim Sam just to sing along. But it sounds great, man.
It's been great with the Skim Sam thing.
Are you happy with where Motswako is at this moment?
Of course. I guess Simola Motswako, like Motswako was a gift really to that collective in Mafikenda. So to what it is, like it was anybody's guess, it would be what it is today.
go rekiwa di-private jet no yana. Dear Motswako, and you know, and I guess gape it has infiltrated the whole hip hop scene, because you see cats that used to you know, rap ka sekgowa strictly.
Yeah.
No yana ba at least ba,
Tshentshetsanyana.
you know what I mean, and le bone there's all of a sudden go na le wow, it's really nice.
Yeah,
Really, so Motswako where it is, no yana, I mean, like, it's beautiful. It's just up to us fellas just to maybe add on.
Yeah.
I wanna this guy is saying, but just contribute more, not negatively, just positively.
Now
Yeah, you
we
know.
love Motswako music, but
Yeah.
would you mix it up with trap music?
Yeah.
Because it's taking over right now.
I go.
Kind of man.
Yeah, you know, I tried. KAIZEN,
Yeah.
I just appreciate it, but I can't do it. I can't just switch it up that much. But I just couldn't, you know, grasp
Yeah.
it. Like, I guess I'm that head bobbing guy
Yeah.
from 90s hip hop.
And collaborations?
Collabos, yeah, Mojo thing, Tody Mego thing. Then I just went with my boys, my young. Majita baba repa motlaska. You see like cats like Bo say so the Twag Baker. And just man, it's just young talent. I focus more on young talent because you hear about Notes is in there also. Who is? Basically, you hear a lot of Math Town original Motswako flavor.
Yeah.
On it.
Okay.
So that's what it is. Like if was I could change it, no. Like I stuck to the Tuks, you know, just
Spicy.
yeah, like just to bring it up to the now, you know, sound and sound selection. Let me say that, but it's still the Singh.
Okay, let's go back to that awareness tip around substance abuse and drugs. Where to from here, guys, as a collaboration? It seems to be working. According to the reception you got, go Bloodriver. Where are we going now?
Well, look, we're taking this step by step. I think feedback obviously guides what next move to make. All we know for now is that there's a collaboration. There's the first song that's going to come out. It will be put out there in the community. We'll assess the feedback that we get from that, whether it's actually the people are actually hearing the message. Because it's one thing to speak. I talk through KAIZEN talks, you know.
Yeah.
So we're throwing in that musical flavor to see how the musical flavor is going to add to what we're doing. We're trying to be innovative. So depending on the feedback, then I don't see why there won't be more of these KAIZEN theme songs. Maybe eventually a KAIZEN theme song album by Tuks Senganga.
Yeah.
So we're trying to be innovative. Listen, some people understand it if you draw a picture for them. Some people understand messages through music. Some people, they're okay if you write them a book and they'll read. Some people want to hear KAIZEN talk. So we're just being innovative. Where the music will go, we know that we're just going to keep going, and who knows what will come up in the future. But like I said, it's a calling. This is a calling. This is not the work that we're doing. We really have been called to do the good work, to do God's work, and influence people's lives positively.
Yeah. Well, guys, let's wrap it out right there. Thanks for coming, and you're doing a great job. And good luck with the work. Would like to see you perform
For
in
real?
the province. Yeah.
Invite me, come on, invite me.
It would be nice to see you perform.
I'm blind, I'm nice like that. Yeah.
How you going to like a line in your you know?
Sika Senganga, feeder chillers indoors. I got no turbulence for peacefully moharan haliruki. Pompa kachaka dimas mpati. Shabets kenko masidi shaboma pati patuke. Senya matlosadi zamuri dimenya na gazabati globes, man of the minute. You got jokes. Mulimi wama foku tsimu yabo milife. Ngatswela pele. Marwa utla hore kikamo. Ske wotse like ish.
You sound like You know those guys, you know the
Yeah.
you
I
can
see
differentiate between a guy who grew up with their grand
that. Yeah.
because they tend to be rich in languages. Was that the
Yeah.
case with yourself?
Nah, actually, in one nage hotse, re tla bua tsatsi le leng when the album drops.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
that's been Tuks Senganga and Lesedim Pahlele, and we're out at Bloodriver today. Let's hope that you did gain something for yourself. That's how we wrap it up.
I don't know, I don't know about Twitter or we etsang ra itse re ke the cocaine. Ke mana le. Eish. Tsabantu, na ka etsa, wa etsa. I'm not supposed to be alive nna. Ka etsa bantu. Ka etsa, tshantse be ke sa dile high 8. Ke sa di.
Waji.
Ya lo ga lo mpitsa katse because ke bophelo ba ka ba boina. Ninth life. Magnoso ke ntshengoleng, mara le ona ke Magnoso. Thabantu. Get right in the abstract of the meaning of that. Tabamagnos.
Balancer.